to have the discussion. And we have a work plan that we will run through after. So we'll do a short presentation, we'll go out to the site for about 10 minutes, check out the site, come back, we have some plans printed, and then we have a little bit of a work plan here. So they kind of have a bad rep, right? Like it's like a place for dumpsters, you know, kind of shady place where not many people go to.
Danger.
Yeah, for sure. And but recently they've kind of come into their own, and it's been a little bit of an alley renaissance recently in other cities where people are activating them, taking or finding more use for them through either festivals, temporary installations, or even permanent installations.
Moving forward, do you guys have any perceptions of alleys as, I mean, have you been to any cities where they're used in other ways, or is it just kind of that same negative, don't go there at night kind of thing?
I don't think they have a negative reputation. People just don't go there because there's no stores or things down there, so you don't happen to
There's
walk
nothing
down.
drawing you there, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're up for trouble.
I mean, usually they're completely empty.
Yeah. He's in Regina, I believe, is about to go forward with a pilot project, yeah. So, and that change is happening in the residential neighborhoods, and people are starting to see that those can be used better than just for storing junk. But this is, we're talking more about your commercial, your downtown, and yeah, I guess
Well, the best one that could have been activated is the one we just lost across the street. I mean, I always fantasized about the spot behind the green spot. It was completely sunny. It would have been a lovely place to have, you know, a bunch of tables around there. Now it's gone.
Okay.
So, you know, it's like I think there are great opportunities because they're quiet spaces, they're off the street, you know, you can hear yourself chat.
So, just first off, so this is not unlike a couple of our downtown alleys.
it's already got lots of things going for it. So.
Well, just the greenery makes it look so friendly.
Yeah. And then so there's kind of a few phases that the urban designers and planners, and I think there was a lot of community input on this project too. But the first step is a different kind of paving, sort of setting the scene for the space, adding that first layer. The next one, of course, is activated by people. The next one, throw in some tables and chairs and some lighting, and it's a super space at night.
Wow. Yeah, we got a temporary use permit for parking day. We turned a parking spot on 13th for one day into a little mini park, and we just went to the city. I think it didn't even take a day to get the permit, and they actually came out and gave us safety cones to increase visibility, so it was a little safer out there. And there was no cost either, so.
And was there a limit? Was it only for a day, or could you have extended
We had to
it?
apply just for one day, right? If we would have wanted to do it for longer, we probably would have had to change the permit.
All the galleries open, and then lots of other things are happening.
Right.
And people wait outside and they do all these different things.
So it's kind of like Nuit Blanche that we see in.
It happens every.
Yeah.
It happens every month.
Every month. Yeah. This was awesome. This was and the cops were so cool with it. But in Winnipeg, they do this every now and then throughout the back alleys and the Exchange District, using a tennis ball and just drivers. And it's mad, but it's a lot of fun. But it gets people out, engaging with the space in a completely different way. This was another event in Winnipeg, Architecture Fringe Festival. They were showing outdoor films, you know, like we do in Victoria Park now, which is awesome. Greening of spaces. In this case, this is an alley gallery inviting artists to change that surface to create a gallery through graffiti art, painting, that sort of thing. Living Alley project. Do you know much about this, Jim?
No,
You showed this to me.
I've heard about this one, but I don't know much about it.
And I think essentially they shortened the amount of drive space in the alleys and then created social and green spaces.
The lead up to this last event, so we wanted to take what was suggested last week, but as you mentioned, there are lots of alleys that you can think about when going through this exercise.